and compete against teams from elementary schools all across the city. And today they're going to, as a practice, they're going to do the play that they have to do as part of the competition. They're going to perform for you. So what I want you to do is sit up really straight. You may continue to eat, of course, but there is no talking or fidgeting, okay? You have to be, excuse me, you have to be quiet the entire time on your best listening behavior. Can you do that?
Yes,
okay, ready?
Yes.
Lisa, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
This play we are about to present to you was created by the Phillips Think-a-thon team 2009. Our theme was Water Connects, so we chose to make a play about the Lewis and Clark expedition. We did this because Lewis and Clark were trying to find the Northwest Passage, a waterway that would connect America to the Pacific Ocean. Our body of water is the Missouri River, and our geographical region is the American Northwest. Let's introduce some of the characters from our production. First, Thomas Jefferson.
Hi, I'm Thomas Jefferson. I was the third president. When I was 33, I drafted the Declaration of Independence. I was responsible for the Louisiana Purchase and recruited Meriwether Lewis to explore it.
I'm Meriwether Lewis, an American explorer best known as my role as the leader in the Lewis and Clark expedition. I was in the Army and was an aide for Thomas Jefferson. When Thomas Jefferson asked me to find an all-water route to the Pacific Ocean, I brought 30 men with me, including my co-captain, William Clark.
Hi, I'm William Clark. I was a captain in the Army over Meriwether Lewis, and when he asked, I did not hesitate. On the trip, I brought my slave York, and after the trip, I raised Jean Baptiste, who I'd like to call Pompey, and Pompey is Sacagawea's son.
I am Sacagawea, and I am a Shoshone Indian. I gave birth to my son Jean Baptiste a little bit before the trip. I went on the trip when I was 16. The play is presented as a bedtime story being told by a mother to her child. Sit back and enjoy our production. Now on with the show!
Time for bed!
Do I have to? I want to stay up.
It's a school night.
Can we at least read a bedtime story?
Sure, what do you want to read?
Star Wars!
That's a movie, Spencer. How about something fun-educational?
Mom, that was corny. We're in public.
How about the Adventures of Lewis and Clark?
Who are they? What are their superpowers?
Their inventiveness.
That sounds too educational.
And their ability to travel thousands of miles to the Missouri River.
It's a boring superpower.
Listen to the story. It's not as boring as you may think.
It all started in 1803 when Meriwether Lewis met with the president. Hello, Mr. President.
Hello, Lewis.
He got to meet Obama? Cool.
No. He met with Thomas Jefferson. It is good of you to come here, Lewis. I have a proposition for you.
What might that be?
I would like you to set out and explore. Okay, wait for it.
Waiting.
Wait for it.
Waiting.
The Louisiana Purchase.
That might be interesting.
It will. And we would like you to make peace with the Indians in the Purchase.
I can do that.
Also, we believe that there are many new species of plants and animals discovered in the new land.
I can do that.
Finally, in the spirit of good trade, we would like you to find an all-water route to the Pacific Ocean, a highway of water that will connect us to the other side of the world.
I can't do that.
You don't know until you try.
You sound like my mother.
You will have a crew of about 30. You will have a crew of about 30-man boats and as many supplies as you need.
Great. Let me call my friend William Clark. I hope he has Verizon so I can get a free call.
Actually, they didn't have cell phones back in 1803.
Oh snap, sorry. William Clark will job match to be my co-leader.
Hey, Lewis.
Hey Clark. Thomas Jefferson asked me to find all the routes to the Pacific Ocean. A river road to the other side of the world. Now what you go with?
No way.
Why not?
It's too long. We can't do that.
You don't know until you try.
Hey, that's my line. Isn't this a great story?
Not really. Nothing is happening.
This part will get your attention.
I will believe that when I hear it.
The journey began.
Lewis met up with Clark and the men and began to travel up the Missouri River together on May 21st, 1804. While everyone else was on the river, Lewis would often walk along the riverbank with his dog Seaman, looking for plants and animals.
Hey, Clark, look what I found.
That's cool.
They continued up the river looking for an all-water highway that would connect America to the Pacific Ocean.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
I see something around the river.
It looks like a fork in the river.
Nope. It's just a spoon.
Look, Louis, there are Indians ahead.
We come in peace. Here's some gift cards.
You know, I think she wants our boat.
You're probably right, but we're going to need our boat to make the connection to the Pacific.
Very true. I'm sorry, but you can't have it.
The Indians pulled out their bows and arrows. Clark pulled out his sword. Lewis pointed the ship's gun. It was a tense standoff.
Then they all started shooting at each other.
Everyone backed down and the standoff ended. They then met with the Mandan Indians, who were very friendly, and ended up spending a very cold winter at the fort they made and called Fort Mandan. Finally, in the spring, they headed upriver again.
This time, they had 2 new members added to the party. They hired Toussaint Charbonneau, a French trader, to be their interpreter.
Bonjour!
Charbonneau had a Shoshone Indian wife named Sacagawea, who just had a baby that winter named John Baptiste.
Lakota!
You know, Louis, I think we're going to need someone to help guide us.
You're right. I don't know my way around here.
I am great with directions, and I used to live upriver, and I know my way around there.
Sacagawea became very important to the trip and helped in many ways. At one point, one of the boats tipped over.
Whoa! 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 Oh no! My stuff! The maps! The journals!
I got it.
Gee, thank you!
I see something behind the river.
It looks like a fork in the river.
Nope. Yes, it is, actually.
The river split and one fell towards the south. The men had to decide which way to go.
Let's go north. I agree with you. Thank you.
I think we should go south.
I agree with Louis.
So they sent men in both directions to try and find the falls of the Great Missouri River. And it was Lewis who went south that found the Great Falls.
Oh, yeah.
They then had to lift all of their boats out of the river and carry them around the falls.
How long did that take? A couple hours?
A whole month.
Clark, follow me.
Okay.
We did it.
Yeah, wait, what did we do?
Found the source of the Missouri River. Here it is.
Great. Let's go to the top of that hill. I think it's the Continental Divide, and I bet we'll see the ocean from there. Oh, snap.
All I can see are mountains. How are we going to get across?
We're going to have to walk, and we'll need horses.
Luckily, they ran into the Shoshone Indians who were Sacagawea's people. They later found out that the chief was her brother, so they traded with them and got horses for the mountains. Once through the mountains, they were finally heading downstream for the first time, down the Columbia River, but the going was not easy.
Lewis, heavy rapids ahead.
Where are those Indians saying on shore?
Hold on to your seat.
But else are they saying?
The dog looks good to eat.
I like the dog, paddle faster.
Row your boat.
Did they flip over?
Well, it was a difficult trip,
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
but they made it through.
Wait, everybody look!
Oh no, what now? Another obstacle to overcome?
No! Ocean in
So they made it all the way to the Pacific Ocean.
But the trip wasn't all on water.
No, they discovered there was no all-water route to connect America to the Pacific Ocean. But they did make many other amazing discoveries. That's all for now. Time for bed.
Wait, keep reading. What happens next?
Oh, I thought this was boring.
Do they go back home?
After spending the winter at the fort they made Fort Clatsop, they headed back home the next spring.
Then what happens?
Lots more adventures, like Lewis accidentally gets shot by one of the men.
Then what happens?
Sadly, 2 Indians lost their lives on the way back as well.
Then what happens?
You can hear all about the return trip tomorrow.
Great, I can hardly wait. Good night.
Good night, Spencer.